2. For all the new subscribers, my name is Kymanijb. In today's video, we are here with the deadliest man-eaters to ever exist. Now, are we talking about, okay, man-eaters, so we're talking about animals. Who the fuck is number 1? I think low-key, man-eaters. It could be like a lion or some shit, you feel me? Or an alligator on some shit, you feel me? Or a snake. We gonna check the video out right now. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, you feel me? On the road to 100 subs. Let's get into it, man.
Let's start with the most horrifying man-eaters on the list and slowly work our way towards the stuff of nightmares. Number 8, the spotted devil of Kymanijb. The spotted devil was the nickname given to one of the most feared leopards to have ever lived. In the 1940s, in the state of Tamil Nadu, India, the leopard would claim 250 miles of jungle as its personal hunting grounds.
What?
But the reason this leopard was so feared
Why is this bitch deformed? What the fuck?
Was for its proficiency in hunting humans.
Wow.
Now, if this isn't terrifying enough, leopards are nocturnal hunters.
Yeah, and this is number 8? Oh my god, yeah.
So any attack that would be carried
number
out
1 gotta be Godzilla, my nigga. Word 2. Number 1 gotta be Godzilla.
would be in the darkness of night, where you would never see it coming. And 42 people across multiple villages would meet this horrifying fate.
42?
The spotted devil became so feared
The nigga got 42 bodies?
that after a while, people in the villages began to barricade their doors after sunset and refused
Barricade their, so that nigga's coming in. He's not knocking. He's opening that shit with his paws. Coming in and killing niggas.
to step foot outside,
That is a
including to
dangerous
use the
motherfucker.
restroom, causing a health crisis in many villages.
Dude, just
And in
throwing
its
shit?
frustration, the leopard would begin to enter homes through windows,
Oh,
roofs,
hell. Oh, so you're not safe. Hey, whoever this is. Hey, what's his channel name? Good enough. Hey, this is amazing. This is an amazing drawing. What
or
the
by
fuck?
any means necessary.
Nah, not through the ground. Word to my mother, not through the ground. Word to my mother, you're not digging up the soil and coming in. Shut the fuck up.
Snatching people in the dead of night and dragging them into the forest to be devoured. It wouldn't be until the famous hunter Kenneth Anderson was called for help that the leopard would finally be challenged. Anderson was a notorious hunter that specialized in hunting big game animals, especially those that hunted humans. It would take him 3 nights to finally come face to face with the cat, where he would be woken up in the middle of the night by a stray dog that he befriended that night.
Bro, that dog looks fucking foul. Why are you drawing these shits like this?
to violently shake with uncontrollable fear. And when Anderson looked up at the roof, he would catch a glimpse of the devil before losing it in the darkness. He then began to actively search for the cat, and after a few minutes had gone by, he would be alerted by a bark from the stray dog, causing Anderson to quickly turn around and seeing the leopard charging straight at him.
What are y'all doing in this situation, bro? Like, no, let's keep it a buck. We see this nigga, anything running towards you is an immediate danger and needs to be put down immediately, effective immediately. But a cat that got 42 bodies breaking into houses through the roofs, through the ground, through the window. Nigga, this is not human. This is not.
And in that instant, he managed to let off 3 shots from his .405 caliber Winchester, killing the cat in its tracks.
Wow.
After examining the body, Anderson would discover porcupine quills lodged between the toes of the leopard's foot, an injury that prevented it from
Why did I think this was like on some like he naturally does this. He naturally has shit on his paws. That's dangerous.
hunting its natural prey, resulting the animal to turn to human flesh.
Wow.
As for the stray
So not only do we know we're the weakest in the fucking jungle, they know that too.
dog that Anderson befriended during that hunt, he would actually go on to adopt him. Number 7, the tigers of chowgarh. This was a pair of Bengal tigers
got
consisting of
biceps
an
and
old
shit.
tigress and her young adult cub, which over the course of 5 years managed to accumulate 64
Confirmed. So no. These aren't theories, nigga. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 64.
kills. This all took place in the Kumal division in India from 1925 through 1930. The pair of tigers would turn a 1,500 square mile mountain region into their own personal hunting grounds. This terrain would include multiple villages which they actively hunted. They would alternate attacks from village to village, as this tactic allowed them to catch the villagers off guard. And after 3 years of pure hell, the locals began to reach out and seek the help of Jim Corbett. Jim Corbett was an
a black nigga? He elegant as shit with his long ass socks. Okay.
Indian-born British hunter who specialized in hunting man-eating tigers and leopards.
Sure.
But to catch this pair of tigers, it would take Corbett 3 separate hunting trips that spanned over a period of 2 years.
Word to give up. Word to my mother, give the fuck up. 2 years?
Eventually, on his third trip on the 19th day, he would finally come face to face with a pair of tigers. Wow. He headed to the small village of Kala Agar, which was the last place the tigers were known to be. There, he began to hang buffalo meat as bait in the hopes that it would lure out the cats. While on post, Corbett would be alerted.
Who is this? Like, no. Good enough. Can we talk about this? What human is this? Is this a human?
By a companion that they had heard the lions nearby. And before he knew it, he would turn a corner and catch himself standing right in
nigga got biceps, nigga chest big as hell.
Front of the tigress at a distance of 8 feet. Wow. She was sitting next to a large boulder when Corbett would take the shot, killing her and putting an end to the attack.
See, now nigga like me, I know my aim. And I'd probably miss and I'd die on the spot, my nigga. You feel me? So I'm glad they got someone who knows what they doing. But 2 years, yeah, you're getting fired, my nigga.
He would then kill the young adult cub shortly.
Oh my God! Yeah, you gotta kill that motherfucker too. What the fuck is this?
After. Upon further investigation, he would discover that the tigress' claws and canine teeth were broken and her front teeth completely worn down, causing her to turn to humans as her primary source of food.
Right.
Number 6, Osama the crocodile. This was the
Okay, so we've had 2 cats and this is a crocodile. So, okay.
terrifying crocodile.
In my opinion, I thought a crocodile was going to be at least top 3. At least.
That lived on Lake Victoria in Africa from the years 1991 through 2005.
Oh my God. This is wow.
It is believed that this one crocodile has eaten over 83 people. It's very difficult to confirm these numbers since the crocodile would...
First of all, yeah, you right here, if anybody is doing this right here, putting y'all legs in the water trying to fish, you deserve whatever comes out. This motherfucker look murky and dirty, my nigga. Yeah, you deserve... Yeah,
oftentimes attack people that were fishing alone, and of course, would consume them whole. There have been multiple instances where pieces of clothing would wash ashore from someone who had recently went missing. But sadly, ripped pieces of clothing were not the only thing to wash ashore. Sometimes an arm or a leg would too. The locals have even reported seeing children dragged from shore after...
Hold on, crocodile. You dragging little kids from shore? You going to shore and dragging them? Yeah, at that point, bro... Oh my gosh, nobody can stop this nigga. Nobody.
They're attempting to fill their buckets, but the horrifying...
Wait, what is Godzilla, chat? Is Godzilla like a crocodile or like a dinosaur? I don't even
Nightmare
know.
Doesn't stop there. The crocodile would even develop the skill of capsizing boats by slamming the boat from underneath, sending the fishermen flying into the water, becoming easy lunch. This crocodile was such a menace that he would oftentimes just launch himself vertically out of the water
No, that's some like, that's some like Jaws shit. That's some like, what's that crocodile movie, bro? You know how every year, bro, they put out fucking animal crazy movie. It was Piranha, Jaws, there was Alligator Jones, Crawl. That's what it's called. Crawl. That's some crawl
flopping
shit.
Directly onto people's boats, clamping onto fishermen's legs and dragging them into the water.
Bro, that's some evil. Why are you dragging me, my nigga? Bro, don't drag me, bro.
And out of all the people this crocodile
gonna blow me.
attacked, only 15 of them would survive to tell the tale.
15?
But thankfully, in 2005, the crocodile would finally
That's it right there? Wow. You killing all the black people. That's tough. Oh
be
my
caught, where he was then killed and made into
and
luxury
eaten. Oh,
handbags.
Gucci bags? Oh,
Number
shit.
5, the man-eating leopard of
Another one? Another cat?
Rudraprayag. The first attack came in 1918 in Benji village in the Rudraprayag district of
big up to
India.
them
This would
niggas.
mark the start of a bloody and gruesome killing spree
much?
that would last
How
8
much?
long years.
Ooh, 8 years? That's at least, that's 100 plus. That's 100 plus.
Leaving
125, that's insane.
125 people dead.
That's
During this
insane.
time period, very few people would even dare to step outside of their homes after sunset, fearing that the leopard would be waiting for them outside, as he often would.
Oh my, so you, okay. I'm liking this nigga more only because you not bombarding into cribs, bro. If you wait outside patiently, yeah, you deserve a little snack. You feel me? But you breaking into windows, crawling, man.
Since he preferred the taste of human flesh over anything else.
That's crazy.
And when people stopped going outside, the leopard began to adapt. He would begin to break down doors.
Oh, fuck. I gave this nigga credit. Yeah, bro. Yeah. What was the other one called? This was the spotted devil of Kymanijb. This one's the leopard of...
Leap through windows,
blah.
and even come in from the
Oh my God. But first of all, are y'all roofs made of like dirt or something? Because there's no way you should be able to come
roof,
through the roof.
which were made from plants.
Okay,
And once
that makes sense.
inside, he would grab the person and drag them out
Out. No, bro, you need to be
to
stopped.
the dark forest
Yeah.
where he would devour them. After
crazy.
hundreds of people met this fate, units of Gurkha and British soldiers
Yo, what are these? Yo.
were sent in to track the
Fucking
animal
good enough,
down,
bro, please,
but
bro.
failed miserably. The British government even offered a handsome reward to anyone who could manage to kill the cat. And many well-known and famous hunters stepped up for the task
And died on
and
that
failed
motherfucker.
as well.
Right.
But on the 2nd of May, 1920,
May 2nd. Whoa. I wasn't born yet, but still, like, that's a little too close to my birthday and shit.
26, the legendary hunter Jim Corbett would personally take
Nigga,
this task
the same nigga? Hold on. Who did he take down? Okay, this right here. He took down the other tiger. Okay.
on for himself.
Wow.
This would lead him on a 10-week hunt through the jungle,
This nigga's a goat.
where he would track the cat down and shooting it dead, completing a task that
Where did the shoes come from? What the fuck?
many thought was impossible. And after examining the body, Corbett would discover that there was nothing
wrong.
inherently
Right, that is insane.
wrong with the cat.
You're just an evil
Nothing that
motherfucker.
would prevent it from hunting its regular prey,
Right.
since it did have some bullet wounds from hunters who had recently missed its vital organs. But other than that, it was fine. Corbett came to the conclusion that the cat had developed a taste for human flesh,
That motherfucker got one taste of some booty hole, nigga, and it's been raps ever since, my nigga. Wow.
when it was still very young.
That's
You see, a
crazy.
cholera outbreak occurred years prior, and many people who died from the disease would be taken to grave sites where they were left unburied. And to a young cat, this would have been
Oh my God, these facts. That's facts. That's
easy
facts.
food. But when the disease inevitably slowed down,
Right.
the bodies
no
did
more bodies, no more.
too, causing the cat's food supply to dwindle down. So naturally, the cat began to hunt and consume the food that it had always eaten.
Right.
Number 4, the man-eating lions of Tsavo.
Another cat?
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online.
Booties.
Don't spend another dime on
What?
Amazon
Good enough,
until
good
you
enough.
watch this first.
Good
there
enough. You had a mill on this video. Good enough. That's not good enough? Yo, you want more bread?
Any man-eating animal on the list that you might have heard of, this would probably be the one. The Tsavo man-eaters were a pair of male lions in the Tsavo region of Kenya. These
Big up-
lions would
big up
target
to them
construction
niggas.
workers who were working on the Uganda and Kenya railway between March and December of 1898. The pair of lions would stalk the campsites and strike in the dead of night by grabbing workers from their tents and dragging them out to devour them. It's said that anywhere from 28 to 138 people
Okay, so now we're getting to roughly. So
met this fate. Around 30 Indian workers and an unknown amount of native African workers. For some reason, no one kept records of the African workers that went missing. That's why there's such an
I know they didn't give a fuck about them niggas either, bro. Back in the day, they didn't give a fuck.
Enormous disparity in the fatality count. And when the attacks first began, only one of the lions would enter the camp at night, taking one victim to be split among the pair. But as time went on, the pair of lions would become a lot more bold, with both of them going into camps and each of them claiming a victim for themselves. These attacks would be carried out on an almost daily basis, with all the
liking that cat, bro. That shit looking nasty.
Workers personally knowing someone who had went missing. It wouldn't be until hundreds of workers abandoned the job site, which caused the entire project to come to a complete stop, that the officials were finally forced to find a solution, sending in a
Now, really. So when niggas stop, that's what you guys gotta understand, bro. When niggas stop working, that's when they start working. I'm telling you what.
Around 20 Indian soldiers to hunt the pair of lions down, where they would go on to completely fail.
Wow.
But on December 9th, 1898,
don't tell me the same nigga came.
Colonel John Henry Patterson would catch one of these lions approaching camp. He would go on to tag it with a high caliber rifle on the back leg and scaring it off, just for it to return back the same night.
This nigga is a menace. You'd expect you not to come to the same place you just got shot at. Like, no, you are a demon.
Where Patterson would tag it once more, piercing its heart. The second lion, on the other hand, was an absolute tank. He managed to survive getting shot 9 times with 3 different guns across an 11-day.
Nigga pulled out the ray gun. You have to. Nigga pulled out the ray gun. Yo.
Period. And it wouldn't be until Colonel Patterson yet again placed the final shot on its head that the lion would finally be stopped.
That's crazy.
Today, these lions are proudly displayed at the Field Museum.
Oh, this is them. This is them. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Ah, man. I'd be scared too. I'm not gonna
Museum in Chicago.
I'd be scared
Number
too,
3, Gustaf. Gustaf.
Okay, I knew it. It's cats and crocodiles, my nigga. I'm surprised no snakes. I'm surprised.
Is a large Nile crocodile from Burundi, Africa. He is rumored to have killed anywhere from 200 to 300 people.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you killing? Why? 200? It shouldn't be that easy to kill 200 to 300 people. Oh my god.
On the banks of the Rusizi River and in the connecting lake of Tanganyika. All the locals in Burundi claim to know someone that has been taken by Gustaf, or someone who has simply vanished without a...
No. That's how you know. Once you start naming these motherfuckers, they are on kill streaks, my nigga. I'm telling you.
Trace. A few locals have even been attacked...
Oh my god, nigga. Oh, fuck.
...by him and were lucky enough to live to tell the tale. Right. Their bodies left covered in scars from the encounter. But here's the terrifying part. Not only is Gustaf a man-eater who takes every opportunity he can to devour humans, he is also not a typical size for a Nile crocodile. In fact, he is much, much bigger, being the largest Nile crocodile to have ever been recorded. Here's an image of your average size Nile crocodiles.
Facts.
And here is Gustaf.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is alligator then. Yeah, crocodile, alligator. No, Godzilla. What the fuck?
Scientists have speculated that his unusually large size prevents him from hunting his regular prey, so he had to resort to other means. Gustaf is easily identified by the scars across his body, the scars that were left after being shot multiple times with an AK-47.
And them shit's not doing shit to him, bouncing off, nigga. What the fuck?
After multiple attempts on his life,
you need a ray gun for that.
Locals are now convinced that his hide is so thick that it actually makes him bulletproof.
Wow.
To this day, there have been multiple attempts to capture him, but have all ended in failure.
Till this day?
And as far as we know, he still roams the river to this day. Number 2, the Panar man-eater. The Panar man-eater was a male leopard who was responsible for over 400 fatal attacks, which were all carried out in the darkness of night. This leopard single-handedly terrorized the...
Where was he? Okay. India. Oh my god, yeah. India be having a crazy cat. India and Africa be having a crazy animals.
Villagers in the
Big
Panar
up to the
region
niggas
in
who live over
Almora
there, I'm
district
sorry.
of India during the early 20th century. Years would go by with the leopard having his way and picking villagers off with ease. The locals, gripped with fear, refused to even step outside of their homes after
wouldn't either.
sunset.
Facts.
The leopard would eventually adapt
Come
to
in.
this and began
Yeah.
to snatch the villagers from inside of their homes,
Niggas had a chimney? You went down, you Santa Claus?
dragging them into the jungle to devour them. The leopard was so efficient in hunting humans that the government eventually had to step in and offer some assistance, the best way that they knew how.
Bread,
They called
yeah.
upon Jim Corbett, the legendary hunter who had
Really? Nah, this nigga is a fucking demon. Big up to this black brother. I know
a
he black.
reputation
I can tell by the features.
killing man-eaters, as we already
Wow,
covered some of his
facts.
stories on this list. But to kill this elusive animal, it would take
tell me-
Corbett multiple
Good enough. Word to my mother, if you tell me he dies, you get a dislike and I'm reporting this video. So I dare you.
hunting trips before he would ever even get a glimpse of the cat. Corbett would travel for days on foot through the dense Indian forest to reach an area where the leopard was known to hunt. And on his journey, he would even contract malaria. And that was still not enough to stop him.
Real
Once he
nigga.
finally
That's a
reached the
real
village
nigga.
where the leopard was last seen, he would set up a base on top of a tree, but not before tying up a small goat 30 yards away to
Smart.
hopefully lure out the cat. Hours would go by while he waited at his post, and as it began to get dark, the birds would be the first to give him a sign, as they would begin to act out in complete fear.
Yep.
And soon after, he began to hear something brushing against the bushes right next to him, and all he could do was sit and wait.
Right, I can't.
And this would go on for a few minutes. But eventually, whatever was in the bushes slowly worked its way towards the small goat
Facts.
and killing it. And in the complete darkness, Corbett was forced to guess where the monster could be, taking a shot towards the direction of
Oh my god. Oh my god. Nigga, I'm telling you now, if you shot and you missed, it's over for you, my nigga. It's over for you, bro.
the goat, followed by an angry grunt. And for a second, the scenery lit up from the shot, seeing the cat falling backwards and hearing it run back into the forest.
Fuck.
The villagers were persistent and convinced Corbett to track the animal down that night,
Right.
instead of waiting.
Nigga like me, bro, I'm the same way. I need to see that nigga dead in order for me to be comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't, anything that comes into my crib, rats, roach, mice, spider, cricket, centipede, millipede, anything that's not human, you're dead on sight and I have to see you die. Like, I have to see it.
For the morning like he wanted. He told them that the only way he would do it is if they promised to hold their ground if they came across the beast, as they would be the only source of light that he would have.
Right.
They agreed and promised. They would then begin to track the blood trail left from the cat, following the trail through the jungle. When out of the darkness, the cat would emerge, charging straight at them.
I can't. But don't charge at me, bro. That's the one thing I don't fuck with. Because if you charge at me, I'm not even thinking of fighting. I'm thinking of flighting. I'm thinking of running. Like, what the fuck?
With the local villagers running for their lives,
what I
and
am
in their
too.
panic, they
Word too.
began to trip over one another, dropping the torches to the jungle floor. And in the chaos, Corbett would take
Don't tell me he's. Don't tell me he died.
multiple shots at the
Fuck.
leopard and killing.
Oh, he's a goat.
He would go
He's
on
a
to write in his
goat.
book that if the locals had not fallen down and tripped over each other, he would have been left standing there in the complete darkness,
So-
and the cat might have been the one walking away instead of
crazy.
him.
That's crazy.
Number one, the devil of
I knew it. Another fucking cat. Cats run this shit.
India.
For baby.
Another
It's a
one
food
in
delivery
India.
service in your game. It's
Go
so
ahead,
sick.
booties, nigga.
You could set it
Booties,
so you
nigga.
click a million buttons. You can make keybinds for it now.
This is the single deadliest animal to have ever lived, and would make one hunter an absolute legend. The devil of India was a Bengal tigress
Yeah,
responsible
India, y'all
for an
got it, bro.
estimated 436 deaths, which she acquired in Nepal and the Kumal division in India from the
India,
late
you got it.
19th and early 20th century.
crazy.
The tigress was even entered into the Guinness Book of World Records for holding the largest number of fatalities by a single animal.
First of all, Guinness, y'all wrong for this. Guinness, y'all wrong for this, my nigga. But like, we get it, you know what I'm saying? you give out these medals to motherfuckers who earn it. Damn, it doesn't stop at death either. What the fuck?
The killings first began in western Nepal, where the villagers were tormented and eaten for 3 long years.
Oh my
Hunters
God.
would eventually be sent in to track the animal down,
this thing?
but she would prove to be too elusive. Eventually, the Nepalese army was called in, and they would succeed in scaring her away, forcing her across the border and into India, where she would continue to hunt for humans in the Kumal district, rotating her kills between multiple villages, picking anyone off who would venture into the woods. And since all the kills were done in broad daylight, this would leave the
In broad daylight? This nigga's a savage. He's
villagers
a savage.
completely paralyzed with fear, preventing them from working and leaving their
Word,
homes.
right, I'm
This
not
nightmare would
leaving.
last for a dreadfully long 4 years, but
You
eventually
about
a
to do some wild shit like 400. Nigga, damn.
handsome reward would be offered to any man who could manage to kill the beast. Many well-known and famous hunters would attempt this task, but would all return home with a taste of defeat. But in 1907, a young
tell
and
me.
unknown 31-year-old hunter would take this challenge on for himself. And surprisingly, he would refuse the money, as he accepted the
Wow.
task simply to help. He would
Yeah, this nigga's a demon too, because I'm taking that bread.
begin this hunt with a 4-day trip on foot through the dense jungle, before reaching the town where the animal was last seen. On arrival, he would be shocked to discover a ghost town, since everyone was locked
left-
inside of their
oh,
homes,
locked into
with the
the
locals
crib.
claiming that the animal had been roaring in the nearby jungle for the last few days. The young hunter would then proceed to the site where the last victim was taken, discovering nothing but a few of the victim's bones. While investigating, word of a new attack reached the village. It was from the
this?
neighboring town. The hunter quickly set out on foot once again, but by the time he reached the town, he would discover that a newer attack had just taken place. He would reach the new attack site and began to follow the trail of blood, seeing nothing but a small glimpse of the tigress on the horizon. But he was forced to abandon the pursuit, since nightfall was but moments away.
Oh yeah, facts.
The following morning,
Oh yeah, facts. Get the fuck up out of there.
the hunter came up with a plan. He instructed the villagers to make loud noises by screaming and banging pots. As he began to walk through the dense jungle and working his way to the grasslands at the edge of the forest, the villagers would begin to make noise too soon. The hunter was left with no choice but to run as fast as he could through the dense jungle, slipping and falling on rocks and roots, trying his best to get to the edge of the forest before the beast. Once he finally arrived and out of breath, he feared that he might have missed her. He waited for a moment, catching his breath, and she appeared, walking out of the forest like he predicted.
tough.
He would ready his rifle
Yeah, you
and
can't
take
miss.
the shot,
Word to my mother, you can't miss. You cannot miss.
wounding the animal on the back leg.
Okay.
As the giant cat began to climb over a rock,
He kept going?
the hunter took his second shot and missed.
Yeah, bro. Hey, rest in peace. Whoever this is, hey, rest in peace, you, my nigga. Because one thing you cannot do is miss. It's one thing to shoot and hit, and then the nigga keep going. But if you shoot and miss, oh yeah, it's done.
With the cat over the rock
Still
and out
going?
of sight,
What the fuck?
the only option left was to track her down.
Right, chase
Once
after
he
the
climbed
motherfucker.
over the rock to see where the animal had gone, she would instantly appear standing on top of another rock where she would begin to charge him head on.
I can't do this, bro. I can't do
And
this.
in that
I
instant,
can't
the
do
hunter
it.
would let off his third shot, sending the animal from a complete charge to collapsing onto the floor.
Wow.
Laying on the grass, she would take her last and final breath.
Yeah.
Upon inspecting the body, the hunter found that the tigress' top and bottom jaw were completely broken. A hunter long ago, before she was ever a man-eater, attempted to kill her for sport, permanently injuring her, preventing the
You turned the bitch into a man-eater. I know a couple niggas who've done that in real life. Turn a bitch to the man-eater. That's
animal
tough.
from hunting and eating her natural prey, resulting in her having to resort to eating humans as a means of survival. But after 7 long years and devouring over 430 people,
you
the
deserve
nightmare
this.
would now
Yeah, you deserve this.
come to an end.
You deserve that.
The people from countless villages would finally have true peace and their normal lives return to them. And for the young hunter who killed the beast, he would go down in history as one of the most prolific hunters
Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You're not being the what's that nigga name? John, whatever his name is. You're not being
to have ever lived. He would be remembered
nigga was on this list 3 times
for generations and would even have the first national park in India named in his honor. This 31-year-old unknown hunter.
No, he Indian for sure. Yeah, you can tell by the hair. Yeah, he Indian for sure.
Was no one other than Jim Corbett.
What? Hold on. Okay, now I'm thrown off.
And would even have the first national park in India named in his honor.
I thought he was a
this
black
31-year-old unknown hunter was no one other than Jim.
That's crazy, bro. Why here? You got straight hair, my nigga. Okay, so he's Indian. Because I look at the nose, bro. In this picture, look at the nose, bro. He looked black.
Corbett.
Okay, all right. Damn. I was not expecting any of that. I lay on niggas, man. I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I lay on niggas on the road to 100 subs, man. I lay on niggas. Peace, man. Peace.
And it's good go, y'all been did it. Damn, they ain't want me to do it. I put my all in this music. I'ma walk in this bitch and then lose it. Shut the fuck up, I ain't ask for your 2 cents. They ain't getting money, the fuck is you doing? Is you kidding me, nigga, you stupid. Bitch, I'm knowing they thought I was clueless.